Hi again. The jobs I take on. We've been asked to put chicken wire right the way on the inside of this fence, all the way down to the bottom. You just see where the bottom is. I don't know whether the camera's picking it up or not. But firstly, I'm going to have to strim. I cut some of the mower up close, but the mower that lives here, their mower, has been playing up. It's got a hydraulic leak. As well as overheating. I think the overheating might have been fixed. I missed something where there was grass clogged and a repair person supposed to have got some grass out of somewhere. I don't know where. Perhaps it was the air filter. I don't know. I'd cleared the screen on the radiator, but perhaps it got stuck in the air filter or something. But anyway, he sorted that. He's supposed to have sorted that out, but I wanted to test it today, but I'm unable to do that because they didn't fill it up with hydraulic fluid, and I don't want to get it stuck in the middle of this field and not be able to get it back in the garage. So I'm gonna have to try and get some in the morning, and then it's good to have some spare of that anyway. I'm not I think it's hydraulic fluid it has to have. Sometimes these hydrostatic things don't have that, so they just look like run on normal engine oil stuff. I know the Honda mowers now do, but I took a photo of the machine. There's a farm machinery place near here. I shall get, actually I can get it from my dealership place where I get my Stihl stuff from. I'll be going past there tomorrow, so I'll get it from there instead. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start strimming along here. I'm going to go to the fence yard in the morning and get some chicken mesh so I can get at least a little way along here. Hopefully by the end of the week a little. I've just finished the big fence, so this is the next one. This is just an old FS85 Stihl I'm testing out. I put a new carb on it ages ago. I got it out of the shed and it was playing up. It was not running right, so I had a good old look around it. Did a new another carb gasket, put a new fuel line in. There was I think the bit that stops the cap coming out, I think it's getting caught up on the fuel pipe, so it wouldn't let the fuel in. But we shall see how it goes. I might strap it on in a little while and see how it goes, but I better make a start. as I was interrupted by the cord running out, I've put the new cord on now. What that is? 3mm, I think. It's a cord I've just been using for years, called Sawtech. I'm not sure whether they got sold by Oregon, but I bought them sort of new old stock, but I'm getting quite low now. But I just wanted to show you, I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but look at that view from here. There's a cracking view, you can see miles and miles and miles from here. It's really a good view. To be honest, quite a nice place. Cup of tea. I wouldn't turn it down as a gift. But yeah, it's quite a nice place. But there is the thing goes with it. There's a lot of work unless you pay for the help. Like garden, you know, we've only scratched the surface really here by cutting the grass, and loads and loads to do. It's been fairly well designed to quite modern design. It's basically like 2 barn conversions. Like quite a modern design, and but there is flower beds and that around, dotted around the house, but yeah, it's quite nice. But anyway, it doesn't interest me much. What interests me more at the minute is getting this fence done. You can see I got down to there, well beyond the barn shed in the end, so not too far off there. I've just got to finish off this other job, so I'm going to pack up now. I've worked out there's 133 sections, and they're about 1.8 metres, so roughly you're talking about 200 metres or so just down this side. So I don't know, I think the wire might come to 50 metres. If it does, I need 4 of them down there. Along the bottom, I'm still not quite sure about that. You can see the hedges growing along. Well, you probably can't because I can't zoom in, but you might better just pick it up. You can see the fence sort of halfway along. I might just see if she wants it done halfway along, trim out the bits along there and leave that other bit, because I'm never going to get the mesh through there. And a little puppy or dog's got to go all the way down there and all the way around there to get onto the road, so I don't think it's really going to happen. And she doesn't want that side done anyway, so we'll have words about that anyway. But I wanted to show them, I was keen to make a start, so I have. I wanted to test this out. All run good. Just one little problem, the throttle cable pings off. There's a little screw in, how well you can see, but just in there, and I think it's fully tightened or slipping or something, so it doesn't hold the cable tight. I'll just have a look at that. It's not much of a job, but everything else seems to be alright. I will just cut the fuel line down a little bit as well, make that a little bit shorter. Apart from that, I think that's a good machine. But like I said, I probably shan't keep that myself because it's a bit lightweight for what I need when I'm doing jobs. Really, I've got the bigger ones, so best off taking the 120s to jobs rather than this FS85. So anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll show you when I've moved on a little bit further with this job. We're back at this job again, the one where I cut the grass and been doing this fence. My partner is actually using a nail gun. She won't use a strimmer or a hedge cutter, but she'll use a nail gun. It's quite fun using that actually. This job would have took so long if I hadn't have bought the staple gun. That's what she's using at the moment. We're on this last little stretch just from just about where her and the dog are to the end, so that's the last bit. That's all we've got to do just along this side. That'll be best part of 5 rolls, so it's about 230 metres, something like that I reckon. So it's so easy to put the wire on with the gun. Because on this, I'll just show you what I've done. Because on this side of the rail, I've just done it like that. If you're really picky, you get it tucked in, but it's only to serve a purpose, not to look nice. So it's all on there tight. I've already gone along the top. I tighten the sheet, just the extra ones. When you pull it down, so it sort of holds it all tight. We work together just as we go along and just tread it down and tight. But the way you got to do it is make sure all your tops are right first, level first. Because if you say for example, if we laid it up, bang the staples in like so, and then try to get this bit tight at the bottom, you know, before doing any of the other top ones and doing it all tight as you go along, that wire will start to wave and kink and get almost unworkable. So I put the top in first, and then as we go along, we know, because if you look there, for example, there's probably next to the post, there's probably, I don't know, 4 inches. Some of the areas along here it's not so bad, but up the top it was worse. But if you look here, for example, that's probably 3 inches. Yeah, I reckon the other one's about 5 inches. That's probably about 3 or 4 inches. So it all needs to go level on the top first. So when, otherwise, if you're trying to do it all tight and level, it wouldn't go right. Where so if you just bend over the extra at the bottom, you sort of understand what I mean. That's how you sort of get it quite taut. And this is what we've already done. It's not bad, quite tight. I want to get this one done quick because it's not, like I said, it's not for being pretty or anything. It's just to serve a purpose to stop things getting through or getting out. So just try. The idea is just get up as quick as possible. But I think without this, I think it took me about 1/4 of the time it would have probably took without the staple gun. So it's a good tool. I might show you when I'm just how quick you can sort of get along it. I might put it on the head cam. So I'm not sure how many sections we did then. If you just seen, it's pretty quick. We did that 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. What did that take? Probably a couple of minutes. So if that. So I had already done the top one, like I said, to get that in line. But to do the bottom, it's as easy as that. So you just step it down, tighten, and make sure you just even like between each rail, probably 1, 2. Each post 1, 2, 3, holds it sort of quite tight. Then do the bottom, work your way down, and I think there's about 13 sections along here. So that's, let's say 4 done. So that's 9 done. So Pine's just cutting off where the join is at the moment, just to tidy up with the join from the previous roll of wire, and we'll be down here what 15 minutes I suppose tops. We're going to be down onto the corner, tidy up the corner. Hasn't got to go along the bottom. Well, not at the moment. That was the original plan, but there's too many hedges and that along there. So she's not bothered. She doesn't think the dog's going to come down here, and I think it's pretty unlikely they will too, because you see the house up there, it's a long way, and they tend to stay in the vicinity of the house. What she was most worried about is, over the field there, it's quite a busy road, and if it charged out from the house area right the way across, say chase a rabbit or something, it could go straight into the road. Apparently that happened to a neighbour's dog a long time ago. before these people lived here, but they told them the story and then I think it worried her. So yeah, not the most fun job really, not the finish isn't nice to look at, like doing a fence, a new fence, but it's a job. And how dry the grass is at the moment. Not too much else is going on apart from hedge cutting really. That's my other main job at the moment. The odd grass job, but not many, because it's just so dry and it's just not really growing. So yeah, these little jobs come into play then, and they're handy to have. It pays the bills, and there's something to do. So it's not a bad setting. I've shown you it before. It's not a bad setting here. Nice. It's not too hot today. It's quite breezy. It's warm. So yeah, I'll leave it there. There's no point showing you when I've done, because nothing really to look at from a distance. You can't even see what we've done. But like I said, it serves a purpose. So yeah, they come 50-metre rolls, and what we got left now, I've got 5, and that's all we've got left. Just that bit, probably a third of a roll on there, I should imagine. Anyway, I'll leave it here at the moment. I'll show you how the gun works, and I'll show you some more stuff soon. So thanks for watching.